Vinny and I are so excited to present to our Dunedin community the digitization of the Dunedin Times, and this is an amazing project that was funded by the Dunedin Public Library Foundation. And Vinny, I was hoping you could give us a little insight into the history of the Dunedin Times and how we got to this point.
Thanks, Phyllis. I have to, like you said, this is an unbelievable project for the whole community of Dunedin because everybody's going to get to share in this. We have had, and the only place that has the full collection of the Dunedin Times from its creation in 1924 to roughly 1966. And we've had it in our collection in storage for over 20 years. And we've in the past put it on microfilm, and we've put it onto other things of like DVDs, but we've never had it on the public viewing source. So what we've now done is teamed up with the Dunedin Public Library, and through a formal company who does this project, not only scanned the newspapers, but actually did indexing. And I think you may want to talk about how that works and what indexing is all about.
Sure, and as you had mentioned, the format that the current Dunedin Times in are these very large books where they're bound. Microfilm, if those of you who remember searching through microfilm, and on CDs. And this project that we've worked on with Olive is the name of the company. They do archiving of newspapers. And so now our Dunedin Times is available right at your fingertips from home online. So now you can access it on the
Dunedin Historical Museum website. You would go down. Pull down the tab to Dunedin Times, and then press on that button, and virtually take you anywhere in Dunedin's history from the 1920s up to the 1960s. And the good part is we're applying for another grant. We've worked with the library on this as well, that the Dunedin Times actually continued partially through the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And we're going for another grant to match up some of the funding that the library helped with. And we're going to try to scan that material as well and get the whole collection of the Dunedin Times online for everybody in the community to work on family history, school projects, housing information, things about old friends, Little League, baseball, you name it, it's there.
And I think what's really amazing is the breadth of this project. When you see it online, and we have a sample right behind us on a large smartboard so everyone can see the Dunedin Times right here, and this just happens to be from 1930. What's amazing is that you can just put in the search box exactly what you're looking for. Of course, I researched the library and it came up with 2,000 hits. You can select a certain article, you can print it, you can email it to someone, you can post it on Facebook and share it. I think the possibilities are endless on the research that can be done. And I think the other thing is that we're preserving our history. Not everyone is aware of archiving and what goes into it. So can you let us know a little bit about how special these items that you have at your museum are, and how this is preserving?
Well, this also is, the Dunedin Times is each year that we've had these books, that we've had to keep them in storage, and slowly but surely they're corroding. So this is a way that we can preserve them without touching them and everything. So the originals can stay in storage, you get research and people can take a look at it, and the original copies remain intact so that we can keep them on file for future and keep them as long as possibly we can.
Great, and I know we had a lot of fun with the start of this project, and I want to thank Heather King at the Dunedin Historical Museum for working with us on this. But I think if there's something that you could kind of show us, just something neat and how it's helping you with your research at the museum and how this is working out for you.
It's just been an amazing thing that people come and ask us about a family member, and without a date or a time, virtually our volunteers or staff would spend weeks actually flipping page by page looking for this research. Now within 30 seconds you can find that answer that quickly.
That's wonderful. I know that's one of the things at the library. We get questions all the time, obituaries, looking in the Dunedin Times, and it wasn't something we could readily provide. So we're excited about this. I did want to show just on our map here, as you said, we can access this from the Dunedin Historical Museum on the See and Do under the Dunedin Times, which is a great way to access it. We also have it on our library main webpage, dunedingov.com/library, and it's right there front and center on the Dunedin Times. And again, I want to thank the Dunedin Public Library Foundation. Vinny has also had many sponsors at the Historical Museum to help with this project. We're on the continual process of preserving our Dunedin history, so we hope that you can access this from home and visit us at the library and the museum to learn more about your Dunedin history. Thank you for being part of our preservation, and we hope that you enjoy searching your Dunedin Times.